Welcome back to the Sneak This, your weekly podcast on sneakers, sports, culture, and other nonsense. Made by sneakerheads for sneakerheads. Find the podcast streaming on iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, YouTube, and on the website, which is updated daily at www.thesneakdis.com. Get at us on Twitter at @the_sneakdis, Instagram at @thesneakdis, and check out the Facebook page, The Sneak This Podcast. And now, on to the Sneak This.
Follow us or else.
Think This Podcast
Like
back in the
been
building.
here in months.
All of us are back in the building. Yay!
Well, not all of us. We only got 2/3 of George today.
Dang!
George's been slimming down. I don't know whether to say congratulations or pray for you.
Double boing.
Out here trying to get right for the summer. Trying to
Get right.
trying to get them swim trunks right. Dude.
Summer is year round in Phoenix. So.
That's a fact. I'm trying to get that California beach body. Greg, George, Ryan. What we talking about, Ryan?
All right,
Where we going today?
It's been a big week. We got NBA free agency, talk about who's gone where, who is left, and where we expect them to go. Kanye West struck a huge deal with Adidas, and after that, we will get into our top 10 Air Maxes of all time.
You said runners only.
Oh, top 10 runner Air Maxes of all time. But as always, we'll start with our pickups. Now, we all know I have pickups.
We all got pickups.
Do any of you have pickups? We all got pickups.
Blazing.
We all do.
What you got?
Not a normal occurrence.
It was earlier. Episode 1 through 7 was pretty. We were all copping on a regular basis. Uncaged Boost, obviously. I actually got.
Was that this week?
Oh, he's about to say you got more than one.
I actually did.
You did.
Look
I
at
got
him.
gray and reds.
Where'd you get it from? Because Finish Line got you last week.
Adidas.
Okay.
Use that coupon code
What
for
else,
75% off.
What else? Picked up some Diodoras on sale.
oh, that's right. On that.
What's that model Asics grabbed from Packer?
Cayano.
Kayanos. Grabbed the all red ones. Great price. I wouldn't have paid retail for them, but got a great price on those all reds. Picked up obviously a bunch of stuff, 4th of July sale, clothes, and all kind of stuff. So
you had a sample type week.
not really. Kind of. I'm just sleep
You swung
deprived.
for the fences.
Just been at home all day with the baby. That's all we've been doing right now. What you got, Simple?
This week
This week on Cops with Simple.
actually, a slow week shoes for me. I picked up the alternate Jordan 12s for a friend. And I picked up a pair of the 97-98 Phoenix Suns Mitchell & Ness shorts and the 95-96 Grizzlies shorts on eBay. And even though this week was slow, I will assure you all that my eBay watch list is holding flames. So stay tuned to find out if I cop.
Why are you talking like that? Everybody, like a robot. Everybody's eBay list has fire flames in it. We never buy them.
My eBay list has super fire flames.
Mine's had fire flames in it for about 8 years now. All right. I just pray to God and hope that they don't relist or that somebody actually buys them. What you got, George?
Is he done? Because I expected like 27 more items. Uncaged Ultra Boost. Red. Solar Red? Is that what it is? Solar
Yep.
Red? Solar Red. Royal Ultra Boost. Maybe the best one besides Chalks. Not even close. Flames.
Besides which one?
Besides, the Chalks are still
Better than
number one.
Navy's.
Oh, Chalks.
Oh, not even close. Royals. I mean, I wore them today, so feel free to look at them if you
Wearing
want.
them? Oh, this desk. Can't see shite.
Feel free to look at them if
They
you
look
want.
like. They,
Oh, look at him. He wants them now.
They
Look
don't
at
suck, but
his
they
face.
suck.
oh, man. You,
They don't suck,
Let me
but they
see.
suck.
Nah,
Put
they
your
don't
butt
suck.
up. Let me see. Oh, yeah, they fire.
I'm gonna say Navy's are better than those.
I don't know, man.
There's no competition. Those are next level.
No, you're right.
But
What else you
these
got?
are here.
are
What did I
fire.
say? Uncaged red, blue, royal blue. I got uncaged blacks in a color I was hoping to resell, but the price is fell further than
Plummeted.
the
Which
stock
we can
market in
actually- We
1929.
can talk about it a little bit later.
The market fell out of those quick overnight. Not even overnight. Maybe like in the morning,
Yeah,
a.m.
same day.
It's 2 minutes.
All right.
But thankfully they fit someone I know, so she could have them.
What else you got?
I know I bought something else. I don't remember, but
Nothing
a lot
in
of
the dry
like
sales.
a lot of nonsense, a lot of clothes, like just
I think that's
complete
what was-
nonsense.
That's what was copped this
I think I
weekend.
copped 4 hats and 6 shirts in one transaction, but it was like 40% off. So
I think this weekend I might have bought about 7 hats. All right. I think about 7 hats, probably about 5 pair of pants, a bunch of T-shirts, a bunch of button-downs.
I went ham at the Polo Ralph Lauren outlet sale.
Oh, bought some polo stuff. Bought my son some polo stuff. Just kind of went in. The sales this July 4th seemed a little better than usual. Like, they were out of control.
Polo had that 50% off plus the 30% off.
Simple caught them
It was
Doc
over.
Martens. He didn't bring it up.
It was over. Oh
Which
yeah,
ones?
so those Kohans
Oh, them joints.
y'all hated.
Thick. All right. How tall are you?
Those are those Jack Bowman.
With those on 6'5".
How tall are you without them? 'Cause them joints is
5'11".
thick. I'm going to tell you something. You get into a scrap, you kick somebody. Immediately. You kick them, they lose their life. All right. Them the thickest soles I've ever seen. All right. And I can't wear dress shoes that buckle like that. That's annoying.
I like those. That's why I got them, because they're the monk straps.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I like the straps, but I typically wear something like that with like a tuxedo or something. Now they're black, but them joints, you can't just slide your foot in them, or you can't just slide your foot in time on. You gotta buckle it. You gotta tighten it up. I can't do it.
They'll be all right.
God bless you, KD.
Well,
Shocked?
do we want to go over what's going out this week? Or
Oh,
no?
sure. What's coming out?
So this week we've got the USA Runner Collection, the Prestos, Pegasus, Air Zoom Pegasus, and Air Max BW.
Wait, that didn't release already?
No, it comes out tomorrow, 7/7.
Certain ones already released.
Yeah,
Not the
then-
whole collection.
And then the
The
Air.
Flyknit Presto did.
It did. On Nike.
I assumed everything released at the same time. No.
No, Finish Line told me they weren't getting theirs till this week.
Oh, that's whack.
What else?
And then we've got the Air Max Air Force 180 Olympics coming out. The Air Griffey Max 1, the white, black, and freshwater colorway.
Suck.
And then we've got.
Whoa, they don't suck.
Suck.
They don't suck.
They don't suck. I'm copping, but I'm not
You
paying
feel
full
a certain
price.
type of way.
Suck.
What else you got?
And then we got the white and black NMD R1s with that Adidas print
Trash.
on the toe box.
Trash cans.
I hate those.
I feel like if you can buy them, you'd be able to flip them for double, though.
I don't know, man. We'll get into
NMDs are the
Adidas.
only thing that's going high now.
Not necessarily.
Prime
seen-
knits or
Just
anything
prime knits, that's it.
or anything that's
Only thing PK. That's
No.
it.
Uh-uh.
Not the regular ones.
Yeah, they are.
Several.
Okay, well, it depends. It probably depends on the colorway, but you try to go find those ones that Hannah wanted.
Okay,
the,
those
like,
pink ones,
the
I don't
raw
know.
pinks anywhere.
I don't look at those.
Like
I don't look for those.
170 minimum.
I could get men's ones retail. A little, maybe like 20 over retail.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about white and gray and whatever that keeps
Yeah.
restocking everywhere. These, I doubt the ones with the words on it is going to restock.
Those. What do they say? What do they say?
I think it's in
There's
German,
like
isn't
3
it?
stripes and
Yeah, I think it's in
Adidas
German.
and a bunch of other.
I'm
random
not saying
stuff.
I want them. I'm saying I'm pretty sure if you cop them, you could resell them.
What else coming out?
And then we got the Nike Flight 96 OG Olympics. And those are
Wait,
on my eBay watch list right now.
I'm waiting.
And then we got a bunch of Diodoras, the Kobe Kawhi 54s,
Suck.
and an NBA blackout pack with the Kyrie, the Kobe, and then that KD mic drop.
Everything all black sucks.
There's a lot of trash coming out this week.
Those Kobe's are dope. I don't know what you're talking about.
Them all black ones?
Or whatever they are. I don't know. We call them Dark Knights or whatever.
Them joints suck. All right.
They don't suck.
all black ones?
I thought they had like a little blue in them, but maybe not. I don't know. But those are
Not
dope.
enough to make them.
It's not all the swoosh ain't black too. I don't think, or maybe it's like outlined in white or something. There's
It's
some
like
color. On
another color on it. I've seen the Kobe's, and the
They-
mic drop KDs are whack.
Suck.
it. Well, the kitties suck. Period. So
The KD's shoe
KDs are dope.
doesn't suck.
Yes.
KD
sucks.
sucks.
No, it doesn't suck. Okay, fine. We'll have to just jump right into that. Is there anything else?
No.
Nothing else. KD to the Warriors. Shocking, care, exciting. What do y'all
Absolutely
feel?
shocking.
Shocking.
absolutely shocking.
What's shocking?
I don't think it's shocking at all. I told you guys months ago when did I text that their number one priority.
Yeah, everybody knew that was their number one priority.
Everybody in the NBA is
But
number
man,
one
I
I don't
priority.
think everyone knew that, but I read a story the other day that said Wojnarowski from whatever it used to be with Yahoo, but I think he has his own website now, wrote something in February that said they were going there, and Bill Simmons was on his podcast talking about, this is nonsense. This ain't true.
I've heard it.
What happened?
A million times. It was just talk.
Hey, let's be honest, what team in the NBA was KD not the number one priority for?
Well, it doesn't work like that. He's not. I mean, they're 99% of the league is already out from the very beginning before they have a chance.
But to say Oklahoma City's number one priority is KD is like,
well, yeah, he was there.
What were y'all shocked with?
I mean, I was shocked.
I'm not shocked at all.
I was
he
shocked.
He was to win a championship. I mean,
I was shocked that he leaves a team that he was with that had Golden State down 3-1 and couldn't close out. I mean, I don't think that the Warriors obviously are a lot better with KD, but I think with KD being in Oklahoma City, I think Oklahoma City was a better team than the Warriors were.
I don't know, man. I wasn't surprised he left, but I was surprised he actually went to the Warriors.
Yeah.
And to say that they're better now, like they're even better, I don't see how you can be even better than being the best regular season team in NBA history. They were going to the finals again this upcoming season. Like,
I don't know about that.
Who's gonna beat them?
Oklahoma City.
I don't think so.
I think if KD stays in Oklahoma City and they get one more piece, I think Oklahoma City puts them away.
I mean, they grabbed what? Oladipo.
Are you assuming that he changes his mind or something? What are you talking about?
No, he's saying that before it happened.
Oh.
Because I'm saying that I don't think KD. I mean, I guess okay. It's hard to say. To me,
They had already
make them
lost
better.
a big piece anyways.
They were going back to the finals whether they got KD or not. That's my opinion. I don't see how the Warriors and I don't see how the Cavs meet back in the finals for a third year in a row. They were gonna go back. Now, does KD maybe help them? I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think the Warriors needed anything extra to beat the Cavaliers. It was bad coaching, all right, that doomed the Warriors, in my opinion. All right. You start playing Harrison Barnes all that time and then played Livingston at all, didn't play Barbosa at all, who've been doing great in the playoffs. That was just bad coaching. Do you feel different about KD?
Well, they also had there was a suspension. Steph was injured.
Suspension and Bogut being hurt. I think Bogut being hurt.
Well, and Steph was injured too.
He was injured. He was injured. I have a problem.
I mean, they won the final series super duper easy last year, and then this year they were up 3-1, and it was like a joke. The national media was like, "Ha ha, Cleveland's done."
So this is my thing. I will never say that a player's injured if they won't say it. Like, if you're gonna sit there and constantly be interviewed on press conferences, afterwards, whatever. Like, it's just we lost now. Oh yeah, hey, I was a little hurt, y'all. We've been asking y'all since game 1 through 7. Hey, Steph, you feeling okay? I'm great.
You've seen him slide on the floor, and everyone thought his ACL was torn.
You're right.
I mean,
but if you're not gonna say it, I'm not gonna sit here and assume. You tell me 100, you better go out there and play 100. Then that's just up to me. Simple. Now you obviously hate KD.
I mean, I'm disappointed.
He hates everything that has to do with Golden State.
Before that move, before KD going to the Warriors, I disagree with you. I think it was a 3-team race. I think if KD stays in Oklahoma City,
it's always a 3-team
It's a 3-team race between Oklahoma City, San Antonio, and Golden State.
It's always.
And I don't know which team out of those 3 was better. But I would
always a 3-team race. But the Warriors are gonna. It's just however long the Warriors is gonna take to get there. The Warriors are gonna get there over the Spurs. The Spurs haven't picked up anybody.
They just got Pau Gasol.
They got Pau Gasol, but they're not getting athletically better. They're just getting more mature and like.
What are you talking about? He replaced. If anyone could replace Duncan, it's probably him.
Yeah. That's fine, but they're not.
They didn't lose like all. They lost. Now Boris Diaw losing him might be a bigger deal than people realize because he did a lot of stuff.
He's a good passer.
But David West,
they technically didn't lose him. They just traded him. Mm-hmm. David West to the Warriors.
Talking about Ray Allen coming back to the Warriors now. I mean, if you put Ray Allen on the Warriors and you have three of the best, probably 5 shooters in NBA history on the same team, I don't even know where to start with that.
Warriors win a championship
next year.
Yeah.
How does anyone pick? I mean, have you seen the odds?
The odds don't matter to me.
Yes, it does. Vegas knows more than everyone else. Number one, first of all, let's just get that out there. Vegas knows more than everyone.
Odds are fine, but I don't put weight in them because it's like, to me, if I put that much weight in the odds, like when people tell me odds, I'm like, why aren't you going to bet your money then? Like, just telling me odds, like, fine. According to Vegas, fine. The odds are better that the Warriors are going to win the championship. Cool.
No. You don't just say the odds. You have to talk about what the number is. It's unprecedented what they set that number.
Okay.
You have to bet $150 to win $100. There's 2 to 3. All right. It's 2 to 3.
Yeah. No. Well,
that's the odds right now.
I mean, in terms of what someone might understand a little bit easier, it's minus 150. If you're on the minus side, they're a favorite. I don't think anyone has ever been in the history of NBA on the minus side preseason to win a championship. That's like a game line that you're setting. You know, like you said, you got to bet 150 to 100. That's unprecedented for professional sports.
All right,
this early in the season.
What were the odds of the Warriors winning the finals when they were up 3-1?
Oh, I mean, you probably could have got the Cavs. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily talk about what the Warriors was. You would talk about what the Cavs. You probably could have got the Cavs like plus 900 or something like that. I can go look it up, but basically that means you bet 100, you win 900.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, the odds. Obviously, the odds are in favor of Golden State, and the odds are there because
no. See, you guys are thinking about it in terms of it's like actually going to happen. That's not what it's about. It's about just the discussion point that like it's unprecedented what the number that's been assigned to the Warriors after KD went there is. I mean, it's unreal.
It is.
It's a lot. I would imagine the sharpest folks in Vegas are not betting their money on the Warriors. They're value betting the Cavs again, obviously, because I think the Cavs came out 3-1, something like that, which is plus 300. I think. I don't know. Who was second? I don't even think the Cavs were second.
Spurs,
I think it was the Warriors and maybe the Spurs.
Warriors,
I don't know.
Spurs. OKC was 4th or 5th.
Which, I mean, their roster's trash now. So
trash is a strong
trash.
word. I don't know. Just
because
you lose KD,
best 5 players in the NBA.
You're right, but when KD's out of the game and Westbrook's playing, they still win.
The team is not better.
I think they make the playoffs. I don't think they do anything outside.
I mean, they missed the
that.
playoffs a couple years ago when they were both hurt, and one of them was playing, and when he got hurt, the other one was in. They missed the playoffs.
We'll see what happens. I'm actually curious to see what happens with Westbrook and whether or not.
Now, I will say I think Westbrook has a good shot to win MVP.
I think Westbrook has a good shot to get traded. And I think if Oklahoma City was smart, I think they would seriously consider that option because I don't know how or why he stays.
But even if he gets traded, like say they trade him to the Lakers. He's still going to be the marquee player there. I mean, he's still going to win MVP there.
Well, I guess in my closing for that, on what I think is going to happen with Golden State Warriors this year is obviously like they're heavy favorites to win the finals, but we've seen this plan of a super team backfire before when Malone and Peyton went to the Lakers when the first year in Miami.
Super team's a strong word to use. They were old men.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know, there's
a statistic that's out there about when teams like this are formed the first year, they have issues with cohesion and that kind of shit. So, you know, just like with the Heat, when, LeBron went the first year, everyone assumed they would just win the championship. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors, I mean, no one's going to be surprised if they win it this year. But if they lose this year and then win 4 in a row, I think that is equally as possible.
I don't even know. I mean, I see the Warriors. I mean, it's really hard. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this because I love the Warriors because I do represent the Bay. And I do like KD. But a part of me really wants to say, I hope they lose, don't win the championship.
Just say it.
But I don't want to say it because I do love the Warriors. I love the Bay Area. I'm not going to say I love the Warriors, but I do enjoy watching the Warriors play. I mean, God, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't necessarily think I like it or I don't like it. Like,
I don't care about it that much.
You said that if KD went to the Warriors, you would watch NBA.
Basketball.
Yeah, I watch NBA. But I mean, I don't care about them. I don't care about. I don't care enough to say I hate they lose. I hope they lose. I don't care enough.
I think it's just kind of whack. Like it's like when LeBron went to the Heat. I didn't think it was whack. I just hated when other people use the term. When other people use the term, the grass isn't green on the other side. See, the grass wasn't that green in Miami before they went there. They had a little discussion and made the grass green there.
They brought Bosch in at the same time.
The grass is forever green right now with the Warriors.
Yeah, but see, I guess the difference in those two situations for me is LeBron that's his hometown. He left his hometown.
That's what made that worse.
KD, now, if KD was a wizard forever and left, it'd be the same thing. But he wasn't. It was different.
Isn't that like a player's goal? Don't you want to be like Kobe? Get that
like
retirement shrine. They worshiped you that last year. I just really, I mean,
LeBron's legacy is not tarnished any longer. He went home and won a championship.
I don't know if it was ever really tarnished.
But I don't think KD's going back to Oklahoma City to bring him a title. So
but that's not his hometown. So
it doesn't matter if it's his hometown or not. But I mean, to leave a team that was that is as good as they were for another team, like, I mean, you know, in my opinion, if he would have won one in Oklahoma City, I think it would have meant more than winning 4 in a row in Golden State. Like,
I doubt it.
Does his championship?
You ask him. I bet you he'll disagree.
Will a KD?
But you're joining a team that was already a championship team. Like, how does that?
If he wins a championship,
validate you as a player?
Does that championship look different to you guys?
I don't think he's looking for validation from people.
I don't know. I don't care what he's looking
just wants
at.
to win.
I know what he wants, and I respect it.
That's
he
fine.
wants to win. He wants to have a championship. I completely understand that. To you guys, as a casual fan,
I don't
to
care
watch
enough.
him. Okay, fine. Do you, as a fan, if he wins a championship, does it feel different to you?
Yes,
I think it does. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it does to me.
it does.
It does. And I'm not going to say that he should have won
No
like
one
the
looks at
harder
LeBron
route.
differently. LeBron won 2 championships in Miami. No one said those championships aren't valid.
They trash LeBron when it comes to talking about
Trashed.
anything. They trash him.
I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about at the time.
Now
when it
they don't
happened.
care.
Yes, exactly.
You win a championship.
You're talking about historical perception. Now, you're not talking about perception in the moment.
I'm talking about in the moment, historic. I just won't look at it. To me,
And in 4 years, just like LeBron, you won't care when they've won their whatever.
I never
championship
care
in a row.
LeBron. I'm a huge LeBron fan. I wore a Miami jersey. Like,
Then I don't know why
LeBron fan.
this upsets you. Then
Barkley had been a restricted free agent after an unrestricted free agent after the 93 loss to the Bulls in the finals, and he was like, I'm going to go sign with the Chicago Bulls. Wouldn't you, if they won the title in 94, be like, you won a title because you joined a team that beat you and it was already a championship team without you. It kind of
I wouldn't have looked at it that way, but
devalues.
that's different. That's why
It
everyone
kind of devalues the championship. Like,
I said, in the moment, I understand what you're saying, but long term, people forget about that shit.
Okay.
No one cares that LeBron left anymore.
I agree with both of you because if Barkley would have won one with Houston, I would have been really happy for Barkley.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even crossed my mind about Sixers and Suns. Never would have thought about it. I just would have been happy Barkley got one with the Rockets. So I think it's just the time that we're in. Like, we've never seen a team like the Warriors before, ever. Okay, I guess you could say the Bulls. But it's something about how the Warriors won their 73 games this year that just seemed just amazing.
Well,
we
they
expect
made
dominance
shots
out of the
from
Bulls.
35 feet away and shit like
how
that.
they won is completely different than anything we've ever seen. So I don't know. Like you said, if Barkley would have went to the Bulls and got one, I think we would have been happy. I don't think we would have cared.
After he lost in the NBA Finals in '93. I mean, I can understand, like, you know, after Barkley wrote it out here and he's like nearing the end of his career and he goes, like, when Steve Nash went to LA, I wanted Steve Nash to win an NBA title. But, you know, like, those guys were winding down in their careers. They weren't in their primes, and they were going to teams that were contenders. KD's in his prime. He just left a team that was one win away from going to the NBA Finals and jumped ship to the team that he couldn't beat. That's what's different to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is, and that's exactly what a lot of people are feeling. So, I don't know. I'm indifferent. I just, whatever, man. Go out there and win. If they won a championship, cool. If they don't, cool. Either way, they're going to the finals. That's all I know.
That's
all right? There's no team in the West that's improved any great enough to beat them.
Barring
not one team.
Barring
and
injury.
Cavs are going back to the finals as well. There's not one team in the East who's done that much to be better. All right. I mean, what do we have? Dwight Howard to the Hawks?
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
I think
Al Horford to the Celtics.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
doesn't
I
do
think the
anything.
Celtics are the biggest threat to Cleveland, to be honest with you.
I
guess we'll see what D-Wade does, but
I think Celtics are better than the Raptors now. That's how I'll put it. They'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Cavaliers, but the Cavaliers are still gonna get to the finals.
And we'll see,
and the Knicks,
yeah, they should.
Knicks, anybody?
Man, come on.
The Knicks have been screwing things up since 2010 when they brought Amari in. I mean, the Knicks, I don't know what the Knicks are doing. But no, I don't think the Knicks are a threat. I think the Knicks are I think the Knicks are the 6th or 7th seed in the East.
You think they make the playoffs?
Yeah, I think they make the playoffs.
I don't even think that. I think 9th.
But they're not a threat to dethrone the Cavaliers.
The Knicks' problem is they play on nostalgia.
The Knicks' problem is they suck. That's the
I mean,
Knicks'
they
problem.
do suck. They got a good coach now.
They
A
suck.
pretty good coach now. All right, from just the 1-2 years here, he was
Yep.
with Phoenix. I thought he was a pretty good coach. I guess. I mean, he really didn't have anything background wise as a resume, as far as I can remember. But besides being a player, but
They
we'll
suck.
see. I mean, you got Porzingis, great. Melo is Melo. I mean, it all.
Yeah, except
it
they
all,
followed up with Porzingis. Who'd they pick this year?
Yeah, what was their pick this year?
Another was it another goofy European? I
Someone
don't know.
from France or
We should
something
look
like
it
that.
up.
I don't know. We'll see.
No, I think that's who the Suns picked.
But I think
one
the
that everyone thought was the
Dragon Bender.
Porzingis light.
But I think, the biggest thing right now is, like George mentioned, where D Wade lands. If D Wade somehow lands
Well,
in Cleveland,
I just got a thing that said D Wade's
Bulls.
probably going to sign with the Bulls.
I saw
so-
that too. So
Gosh, I mean, is he just going for just Chicago? Is that it?
Who?
Is he from Chicago? D
I
Wade?
guess. I don't know. Money probably.
You got. I mean, gosh, is it worth that 10 extra million? I just don't
I
imagine that
mean-
he gets that from just endorsements and other items.
Hopefully
other
he doesn't
things.
live on the South Side.
I mean, going to Miami, I think I would just have to go back to Miami and bite that bullet. They said he was going to visit the Nuggets and the Bucks. Like, that's whack. I'm not going to end my career in the Denver.
As
and
much as
Milwaukee.
I mean, I haven't seen what the numbers are yet, but as much as because the mid-level exception used to be when your team was already over the cap or at the cap, they still had a mid-level exception for a veteran, and it was like $5 million. So
it's
if
like it's 4.8.
if it's 10 now, why wouldn't he go to Cleveland for 10?
It's 4.8.
It can't be the same. The salary cap went up. Why would the number be the same?
I don't think Cleveland can pay him.
The mid-level exemption was 4.8. Was what I read yesterday.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because it used to be like 5.3. So why would it go down if the
It'd
cap
be
went
tight
up
for
that
him to
much?
go to Cleveland, but Cleveland couldn't pay him. They did a whole breakdown today.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They would have to trade.
If the mid-level went up to 10, which obviously Simple saying it's not, but if it did, it's mid-level exception, 10 million, play on the team. I don't know
They would have to trade Love to make it work.
Shouldn't he be playing for another championship? I mean,
Wade?
money. I mean, I would.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where's he going to go? You just already said there's only
I
like
guess you gotta
4
take a pay
teams
cut.
that
Yeah,
are...
you're right. I guess. I mean, he could have made
San Antonio, maybe?
San Antonio. I think San Antonio would have been a good spot for him. Him and Kawhi in the backcourt.
Yeah.
That might have been pretty good.
I don't think they had the money either, though.
Warriors win the championship. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see any way around it.
I
to
don't
be
know.
honest with
They
you.
get to the finals. I don't care. I just want to make sure playoffs.
I'm
are great.
rooting for the Bulls, obviously. I'm not rooting for like any specific team that's done well in free agency, but I don't see any team beating them. I mean,
I
unless
root for
injuries.
players. So
I'm just glad all this is happening in the time when the Phoenix Suns suck.
the Phoenix Suns are a travesty. Will never win a championship in our lifetime. All right.
don't know.
These
Hey,
are
Phoenix
facts.
Suns might be all right next year
be all right with what?
if they do the right thing and play all the like young dudes.
I think they, yeah.
I mean,
It's not. I mean,
4 or 5
unless
years
you
from
get
now,
okay. Let's
maybe.
put it this way: unless you get LeBron or Steph Curry, because NBA is one of them things where you can get one player and ascend quickly, as opposed to like NFL or baseball, where
Oh,
the
yeah.
team is like not one of 5, it's one of 11 or one of 9. You can ascend quickly in the NBA if you get a. But let's put it this way: I mean, it's LeBron, Steph, maybe Durant. Westbrook? How many other guys can you get that one guy and go up? So I think the Suns are definitely on the like step by step thing up to the plateau instead of the one guy sign you're terrible to good
I
like
think
that.
6 years from now, maybe. I think there's teams ahead of them still. I think Utah's better than them. I think Utah's better than Phoenix. They have more.
It might be
They're
depends how
better.
depends how the draft picks.
I think
work
Blazers
out.
are better. Blazers made the playoffs. All right, and no one expected that. All right, they have great
Yeah,
coaching.
but they're not young though. The Suns could potentially have 3 of the better young players in the league if it works out.
That is
Booker
true.
already is one.
Devin Booker is the
and-
best player on the team. All right.
And then
I don't care what anybody says about
Bender
Eric Bledsoe and all
the
them.
kid from Washington work out. I forgot his name, but
Chris.
yeah, Marquise Chris. If they work out,
We'll see. What else? Kanye Adidas.
Kanye Adidas deal. So Kanye signed a deal with Adidas.
you got all the details on it.
Just Adidas in general.
Yeah, I mean, Kanye West signed a deal with Adidas that could be potentially $1 billion deal based on certain.
But what's the details though? I'm not worried about the money. I want because I heard
what the
like
details are
he
is
could get his
they're-
own store. Or
He's
something.
getting they're getting Yeezy stores, and it's going to be its own brand. So it's going to be Jordan brand Nike, Yeezy
all right.
Adidas.
All right.
So it is a brand split, and
Dope.
there's going to be a Yeezy division with separate Yeezy workers, separate Yeezy stores, separate Yeezy designers. So a potential, like I said, potentially $1 billion deal. So I mean, like to me, it's my first thought is Adidas doing too much? Like, are they going to kill the Yeezy brand? Because if we were going on vacation tomorrow and I was like, well, I got to get some new kicks, I'm going to run down to the Yeezy store and grab a pair of 750s and 350s, and it was like that easy, would people want them anymore?
So this is like the great.
Well, yeah, we've already had this conversation a bunch of times.
Well, we have. Yes, and I mean this is like the great sneakerhead conundrum. Okay, Yeezys are special because they're Yeezys. Okay, you get a pair of Yeezys. Whenever I wear my Yeezys, and I tell someone, "Oh man, how much you pay?" That's the first thing someone says to me every time they see me in Yeezys. "Oh, how much you pay?" "Oh, retail off Adidas." "You got yours for retail?" It's just unheard of to get yours at retail nowadays. Now, if you're opening up just Yeezy stores down the street, I mean, I don't know what their plans are.
Well, already the clothing and stuff didn't sell. I mean, we saw that.
Clothing,
So, I
yeah.
mean,
So like, does this?
I would imagine they'll be selling everything though. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just going to be. The only thing that's hype now is just the
shoes.
specific
Right.
shoes. So it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
you know
they're
what I
gonna
mean?
sell the
Like,
clothes and everything. But
Right.
like, does it? I mean, doesn't it kind of kill it for you?
I mean, I think they're going to do it a similar way to when Foot Locker rolled out House of Hoops, and there was 3 of them. There was New York, LA, Chicago. I think it's going to be like select cities. It's still going to make it exclusive. So I don't think at first it's going to kill it, but obviously over time, I mean, now there's 3 House of Hoops in Phoenix. There used to be 3 House of Hoops in the United States. I mean, if it goes
true.
If it goes that far out to where there's a Yeezy store in every surrounding mall, then yeah, I think they're gonna kill the brand.
I mean, it'll be like anything else though. People still wear Levi's or drink Coke or whatever brand you want to think of. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're still going to make money. It may not be, every rapper may not be wearing it anymore. NBA player, whoever might not be wearing it all on TV and on blogs and whatnot. But I mean, it's going to be like anything else.
I mean, I guess it all depends on. I mean, everything depends on what comes out. I mean, God, I can't even imagine walking in there buying any of those items of clothing. Obviously, I think the prices will be way different than like a $3,000 down coat. Those will obviously still be in there, but you saying like Levi's and Coca-Cola, those are like classic.
Well, yeah, it's a brand that's been around for 100 years.
Yeezy.
But I mean, let me ask you, like let's say, all hype aside, if you walked into
Do you still want a Yeezy if it's just down the street?
yeah, if you walked into an Adidas store,
I don't necessarily want a Yeezy right now. Like, I think the 350s are look kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie, but
now see,
but
that's-
750s I would never keep.
Okay, see,
But
now
here's the
that's the
thing.
thing.
if
Do
you
you like 750s enough to where if they're just at the store, you would buy?
see, that's what I'm saying.
They're not.
Like if I walked into an Adidas store and there was let's not call it Yeezy, there was an Adidas 750 and an Adidas 350, and they were the new Adidas shoes and had no connection to Kanye West at all, I honestly don't know how many people are buying.
Well, I could go with anything,
I
though.
did like the 750s before they first came out. When the tan ones came out, when the first pictures came out, I was like, those are actually kind of dope. And everybody hated them.
Those suck.
I liked them. I honestly
I liked them when I saw them in person.
I do like the
I like them a lot
750s.
more now. Aesthetically, they're just not. They're like an East Coast shoe now. Like, to me,
Yeah.
it's really hard in Arizona.
It's hard to wear
You
in
walk
Arizona,
around,
yeah.
it's hot, okay? But if you took let's pick a Jordan 8 model and it wasn't Jordan, would anybody want it? Like, I mean, maybe not a Jordan 8. I don't know. It's just hard to say. Like, Yeezy makes it cool. Like, when we talked about this in another episode, cool matters.
Yeah.
Like, cool matters. And if it's no longer as cool, I don't know how much longer it will matter. Like, I don't see a Yeezy. I mean, I could be absolutely wrong. I don't know if I can see a Yeezy getting up to like a Calvin Klein.
I don't think he'll be
Levi.
able
know
to
about
sell. I don't think he'll be able to sell, huge numbers of those boots, those combat boots. I think he'll still be able to sell something that's similar to a 350, like a runner or something like that, because people will buy that shit anyway.
Because I see people on Twitter and everything like, Yeezy said we would all get a pair. do we all
Want
really want a pair? Or do we all really want a pair now because we can't
Have
just
them.
get a pair?
That's what I'm saying. A 350, if it came out and sat, or
You
just
wouldn't
like an
buy
Ultra
it?
Boost, I would. If like the Moon Rocks or the Tans, I would wear those.
Yes.
But the 750, no. The combat boots, no. I would never keep any of that
Never.
trash.
But I don't even know if I would really try hard to go get a 350.
You probably wouldn't have to try hard though. That's what you're saying.
And if they were sitting, I need a coupon
I
code.
think, and I guess if that makes me a hype beast, or if that's the statement of a hype beast, I think I wouldn't even bother. If it's not special, what makes it special is
The
not
attention,
everybody you
yeah.
can get it. And that might sound crazy, that might sound ridiculous, and maybe a little immature. But when I wear a Yeezy out, it matters, all right? Period. And that's a whole sneakerhead mantra. You wear sneakers because of the attention that you get. Maybe not our age now, but growing up, you bought the J's, you had all the sneakers, you bought to get that attention in high school
absolutely.
and on up.
Not my
I
era.
did. Okay.
I love Michael Jordan. It was different.
Yes, but that played into it. I mean, not everybody you knew had the Jordan still. Like, you loved Jordan.
I mean,
but the shoe itself still mattered to everybody. It was like, dang, Jordan's got the Jordans again?
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
I didn't think about it like that, but yeah.
see, I thought about it like that, and I loved the shoes itself, and I loved the players, but it mattered that way. Seeing everybody walk down the street with a Yeezy, actually, we wouldn't see it. I don't think we would see it. It wouldn't matter anymore. It has to be special. All right? I think that's
No,
what.
I think we would see it because I think the young cats all would run to the store to buy it, even if it was sitting on shelves. I think we would see it. I think to us, it would kind of devalue it just the same way that to the young cats who didn't grow up in the Jordan era, now that Jordans are sitting on shelves, don't care anymore. But
see-
there's still some that are iconic to us.
Yeah, but see,
That's a good example, though, because certain Jordans still sell out even though they're easy to get. Other ones sit. It would be the same kind of thing with Kanye,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Certain things would sell out still, and certain things would sit.
yeah, I guess. I mean, obviously, he'd probably. Come
I
out with
don't
more
know one person,
models.
maybe you guys, I don't know one person who would buy a 750 if it was not limited. The shoe is terrible. I'm sorry.
I would
Not for $350.
Seeing it in person. I'm like, oh, this isn't as bad as I thought it
Yeah.
was. This is actually pretty cool, and I could probably make this work.
I think it's pretty bad.
I wouldn't go get it. See, when I look at that shoe, I just think, like, what was he thinking? And when he brought this to the people at Adidas, like, this is what I want, everybody couldn't have possibly been like, oh, Kanye, you did it again. Like, those are awful looking, period. In person, in hand, like, oh, they're not that bad. But when those pictures came out, I didn't even believe that was them. That's how bad they were when we saw those pictures. So, I mean, I hope it can play into some type of chain.
I mean, how do you
guess.
wear
I
them?
look
You
at
have
it,
to tuck your pants into them and not zip it up? That's the only way it looks even half decent to me. Like, I'm looking at that picture right
if I
there.
wore them, they'd
That
be
picture,
unzipped. That's how I wear them. That's how I wear them.
That's it.
That's the only way you could wear them. I don't know. I just don't want them. I look at a Yeezy
Like
store,
Marty
I'm like,
McFly should have been wearing these. Huh?
and that actually looks like mags. I don't know. I look at like a Yeezy store, like a Sean John store in like Manhattan, or like a Wu-Tang store,
Yeah.
or like a Fat Farm store. Like, there was a lot of these stores that thought. Now, they didn't have the power of Yeezy, all right, and this was a different era, okay. But I don't know. We'll see. Like,
Rockaware.
if
Yeah, but I
people
think
are-
a lot of that stuff never caught on. I mean, think of some of the stuff that like in each
well,
companies
Sean John
made.
is still being made.
Well, what I'm saying is, one of them companies made
Right.
a leather jacket that just had all the NBA team logos on it. Like, that shit was sold out or whatever, but that shit's not catching on long term.
So one thing that I'll be interested to see is if they start branching the Adidas company out. Like, if you're going to see Adidas athletic wear and Adidas basketball or Yeezy basketball shoes. I mean, I wonder if they're going to make it to, if it's going to be purely lifestyle, or if Adidas is going to brand it to its own company and make different lines off of the Yeezy line.
They actually should make a Yeezy basketball shoe.
I mean, if
because
you-
he loves basketball,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and even though Boost is a great technology, Adidas Boost basketball shoes suck. Anus. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says.
like, if you-
They suck.
What? Adidas they suck.
All as good of a technology as Boost is, and as good as
All
NMD
of
and
them
Ultra
suck.
Boost have blown up, they have failed making a basketball shoe.
Like, I mean, you
and
get-
that they should be able to make the greatest
Appearance-wise.
basketball shoe. Yeah, aesthetically, they should be able to make the greatest basketball shoe on the planet.
You give him James Harden, Wiggins, and Damian Lillard and design 3 Yeezy basketball shoes.
I can't even fathom making a basketball shoe Yeezy. To me, is stupid. Like it doesn't make any sense. I've never.
He likes
understood
basketball
that.
though. Like, he
yeah,
likes playing.
I understand that, but like he doesn't. He's not a basketball player. Like he's a lifestyle person that we go to visually.
Jordan doesn't
like,
play.
oh man, Kanye got that on. That's kind of dope. I'm gonna give it a try shot. Like
Jordan,
we don't like, lifestyle Westbrook shoes. Westbrook, where's your hoop shoe at? I don't care about your lifestyle shoe. Like he's a basketball player. Where's your basketball
yeah,
shoe?
but how many people? I guess that's the thing, is how many people really are playing basketball.
But like you were saying, also,
everywhere.
if all the rappers aren't wearing the Yeezys anymore, well, they'll wear them still because Kanye probably give everybody pairs. But if it's, I don't even know if the young kids, if it's not cool to them, if they don't see every single person wearing, every single person trying to get them, it's not. These kids are the ones that we call the hype beasts. These are the ones that are still standing in line outside of Steven's shoes to cop Cherry Lows. Like, these are the same people that are still sitting outside at night. Like, I mean, they're not. If it's that easy for them, they're gonna be. They suck. That's what they think. They're trash now. They suck. Like, it's just not gonna happen.
To your point, I mean, you know, that because I'm looking at it more from like a Jordan standpoint, to where Jordan athletes represent many different sports. You know, Jordan didn't play in the NFL, but Randy Moss had a Jordan shoe. Jordan didn't play in the major leagues, but Derek Jeter had Jordan shoes. So I mean, I'm thinking of it more of that standpoint, to where they extend the brand.
They made cleats first,
Yeah.
and then they gave them all like a version of like a Jordan, like a, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I really don't see this. I think Adidas is getting too big for their britches, to be honest with you.
I mean,
I love the boost, but
$1 billion, a potential $1 billion deal is a lot of money. But
I think they understand that you can't commercialize. You know, it'll be like Supreme. Supreme has storefronts. You go on Supreme, there's number one, there's still lines, and number two, there's nothing in the store. It'll just be like that. They'll go in Yeezy store and there'll be like 5 shirts,
that right
2
there,
pants, and like a shoe that no one wants.
That right there might just end the conversation right there, because might be the best point of today. A Supreme store. I don't care what anybody says that we know or who we know or what we've seen. Supreme clothing and everything is not tight, all right? You get a shirt and you put Bruce Lee on it with the word Supreme on it, and Cats is paying like $150 for it.
I mean, some of their button-ups and jackets are
yes,
decent.
The stuff that
you
like,
wear, but like the T-shirts.
Jackets,
yeah, you're talking about the T-shirt
no,
stuff.
The jackets, some of the button-ups, some of the pants. All right, I get it.
How about the backpacks?
The backpacks are fire. All right, but I love all backpacks. Okay. But like out there with like was there a Kermit the Frog one?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Isn't there like I don't know. I go into Supreme and I'm like, what the heck? This is it? Like, what? There's nothing in this store. There's a skating ramp and a glass case and a few boards and like some shirts folded. All right, and the employees think they are the tightest thing on earth. All right, they think they all. Anyways, that might be the best point.
It might be.
A Yeezy store can easily fall into a Supreme store, especially if they do like every Thursday as a release for some nonsense. So anyways,
we'll see. I mean,
we'll see. Y'all ready?
Let's do it. Let's get into it. We got honorable mentions.
I do.
What's the topic? What's the topic?
Smelliest dookie on the subway.
Top 10. Top 10. I'm like, well, I'm thinking about New York, man. When I see that homeless man dookie in that Ziploc bag, I say, yo, New York is different. And nobody cared. They just walked around him. He was dookieing in a Ziploc bag on the sidewalk. Anyways, top 10 Air Max runners to us ever.
To us, yeah.
To us ever.
Our list.
Our list. Honorable mention.
I just did best ever to me.
Okay, that's pretty much what I did. Do you own any?
Yeah, I got some. Who's going first?
Go ahead. Honorable mentions.
Go first, George. You haven't been here in a while.
Honorable mentions: Air Max 90 Japan Camo. I don't know if you guys like that. I think I've heard you talk about that before.
Love it.
Air Max 90 Japan Camo is pretty clean. I think it's hyperfused. I think it's hyperfused too, isn't it?
Yeah. Whoa. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
It's not on your list. Jesus Christ! Something's wrong in the atmosphere. It's camouflage.
There's other ones.
All right, go ahead, George.
I don't know if you guys will have this one on there, but I kind of like the concept of it. Volt was big at the time. The Air Max 1, Air Max Day. You thought I was going to say something else?
Let's say something else. What are you doing? Stop writing, bro. You do this every single time we start talking. No, you can't add nothing
I'm
new.
not adding nothing. I'm
don't add
stuff
anything and don't add anything to honorable mentions. You cheat, bro. You do this every week. That's why. No, that's why when you text in a thread and said you text in a thread.
Doesn't Simple own the Japan camo too? Or
no, he doesn't. I had a pair, but they were my size.
My list ain't changing. I'm doodling.
I got them off an end, and I had like an 8.5 or something like that. I sold them for like $390. No,
when
that's
was
why.
This?
Man, when they dropped a long time ago. When you sent that text, you said my list is done. And what did I say? No, it's not.
Here's my list. My list ain't changing.
Stop. You cross off.
I crossed off this.
All right. What else you got, George? What Air Max are you talking about? Those are flames.
Sold out. The Air Max Day one, the one that came out with the Air Max 1 OG to upper and
I was gonna put that on
midsole.
That was a good one. That was tight.
I mean, it's an honorable mention
because that vault.
Oh my God!
Crazy
Wade signed or agreed to the deal. Unreal. 2-year, $47 million
with the Bulls.
With the Bulls.
Yeah. Dang.
Rondo, D Wade, and Jimmy Butler.
Not 2009 All Stars. I can't believe it. Terrible. And they're talking about trading Calderon and Dunleavy, who are probably the two of the best 8 players on the team. And Rondo is not in that top 8.
Rondo, what happened to him?
They're gonna get your boy back.
Who's it? Michael Jordan? Hopefully they do. And Scottie Pippen. All right, next, Air Max 1 bread, the one that came out, 2 years ago, whatever? Super dope. I hate the word bread. You guys know that, I don't know what else to call it. If I said black red, nobody probably would know what the hell I'm talking about. So Air Max 1 bread.
I don't know if I like those. They're just like...
They're dope.
I feel like they had one that came out that was...
Oh, yeah, of course they had. But that one was specifically in honor of
the
black red Jordans.
They should have put an X on the back.
Air Max 1, I don't know if you're going to remember this one, but we both tried to get it after the fact. We didn't try when it came out, but I saw it in an outlet, and I asked you if you wanted it. You said no. Air Max 1 Hyperfuse Varsity Blue.
Varsity Blue?
Air Max 1 Hyperfuse.
Oh, yeah.
Varsity Blue. Super dope. I wish I had a pair of them.
Got it.
You have them, or are you saying you got it? All right. I didn't put these in the top 10. I wanted to, but I just found 10 things I like better. Air Max BW, and I won't say classic because the original name was not classic because it wasn't classic. It was just Air Max BW, Persian Violet, obviously, and then Air Max 180 Ultramarine.
Those Persian BWs, I used to love them, but when you bought that pair...
There's something about them. It's like the toe box is too narrow and the shoe is too wide. I looked at a picture I tried to put them on the other day, and then I looked at a picture from the top down today. There's something wrong with them.
They made them cheap. Or something weird was wrong
it's not
with
even
yours.
only that. Even the ones that just came out this year, months ago or 2 months ago, whatever.
I haven't seen any of those in person.
Air Max BWs fit funny as hell.
It's weird.
I don't remember
the top-down view just does not look right. And I started looking at my my Ultra Boost and whatever I love to wear now, and the toe box is just so much. The lines are cleaner. It looks. I don't know what it is, but the BWs just suck. I'm gonna have to sell them.
I don't know. I love the colorway though. Was it always like that, or is it just these new ones?
Yeah, no, that's how it looks like.
I can't remember. I mean, we all had BWs as Persians as kids.
It's not linear or something. Something's off because the 90 and the Air Max 1 and Air Max 90 are so linear. It works perfectly, but there's something wrong about that BW. But just the colorway is so dope out the block, so I had to put it on there. And the Ultramarines, I love those. I bought a pair from I think a Euro release a couple years ago, and then I ended up selling them because I just wasn't wearing them. So pointless.
Honorable mentions.
My honorable mentions. This might be the only BW that actually looks decent on because of the fact that it's full camo. But the Nike Country Camo Air Classic BW France.
You tried it on?
I have it.
Oh, okay.
And it's because it's camo, it's the only one that doesn't look weird because it all blends together.
It's also it's not hyperfused.
It is hyperfused.
Oh, it is?
It is,
It's tan though, right?
No, it's green.
Dark green?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like a dark green army camo.
Oh, okay.
Hold up. The Japan camo one, you got the camo box too?
I had everything from End. Yeah.
Yeah, they all came with that. It was the country camo
I guess
packs.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
But I had got an 8.5.
That's dope.
Another one that I could never wear, but I think is a dope concept, is the Air Max 90 Premium, that Warhawk with the fighter jet paint on it.
I hate those.
Really?
I think it was DQM, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Dave's
they don't suck.
Dave's Quality Meat Paws.
You know what it is? When did it come out?
2000
or Atmos, one of them. I think.
I don't remember.
Oh, was it Atmos?
It was a while ago.
It was one of them.
Okay, see, when it came out, it was fire. But when I look at something like that now, I'm like, this got to be a GR. Like, it has that eyeball in the mouth. I'm like, these are for kids, all right? But those are dope. But I couldn't
wear
ever rock those. I couldn't.
Another one, the Nike Air Max Lunar 90 Moon Landing. That 3M joint that looked like the moon.
I thought about that.
That one, I thought that was dope when it came out. I tried to get it. I think we all tried to get it when it came out.
I tried.
And then my last honorable mention, the Air Max 90 OG Neon. This is a classic shoe.
Air Max OG Neon.
The gray and neon Air Max 95.
Yeah, the OG
95.
color, 95
Oh.
OG color. Yeah.
Ooh, I think I don't have one on my list as an Air Max 95.
I know. That's why I had to throw that in
think
my
they're the
mention.
most overrated. I think they're the most overrated shoe. One of the most overrated of all time. One of the most.
You literally
right.
bought that one from Nike
You're
when
right.
we went for the OG pack
You're
like 2
right.
years ago.
I have
or whatever.
about 4 pairs of OG. I hate them. I never wear those things. And every time I look, I'm like, oh man, I think
And
they're overrated.
and you've had 17 tired of looking at these sales since then and haven't put them
That's
up.
true. That's true. You got tired of looking at these fire sale this week.
I'm getting sick of looking at stuff in my closet. All right.
Yeah, that's why you've been,
anything-
that's why
has
you've been
anything
acting up
sold?
all week.
Has anything sold?
Yeah, I was actually they're pretty good. Mine, I only got 3. Air Max Plus tuned. You know, the first ones that had the tune there.
Yep.
The ones I wore this weekend, the hot pink ones, that model. I love that shoe. Tuned Air, what happened to that? It just kind of just faded away.
Went away.
Air Max 97 Air Max 97 Hyperfuse, the orange ones. To me, Air Max 97, I'm gonna say number 2 greatest Air Max of all time, but I don't know. We'll see.
What'd you say? A Hyperfuse
The
97?
Hyperfuse 97
I don't
orange.
even know if I know what that looks
You
like.
know, I have the red ones.
Yes.
And remember they had like a sky blue one, an orange one, and they might have had a vault one, maybe. They're just
I think a picture
it's all
of solar
orange.
red ones or whatever.
all monotone, everything's orange. And then I have the Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Live Strong. My list is Hyperfuse heavy. Hyperfuse
was
is
it part of the highlighter pack?
Is that what it was called? I don't know. You could just type in Air Max 97.
Well, yeah,
Hyperfuse
I'm
orange.
Sure.
And the pictures will be up tomorrow on YouTube.
Well, I don't know if I'm making one that quick. They'll be up at some point. That's my list. I mean, on the Live Strong Hyperfuse Air Max 90s. My list is very Hyperfuse heavy. George, bottom 5.
Simple go already?
Yep.
I did.
Talking about these right here?
Yep.
Yeah, I like those.
Boing! All right, yeah.
And they're just orange, but
They're dope.
I like them.
New York Mets fans, and shout out.
Phoenix Suns.
What's your 10?
San Francisco Giants.
No.
Oh, that would be a good service.
All right, number 10, Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Volt from the highlighter pack. I love
Yeah.
those Volt ones. Dope.
Those are just off the hook. But finding one at a good price is impossible, and there's so many ID'd versions.
Yep. Why? Well, yeah. Why buy the other one when you can ID it?
But the ID ones sucked. It's not the same.
I mean, I'm sure they're not the same because they don't want you to replicate it exactly. But I've never seen them like both together at the same time, so I don't know. Number 9, Air Max 1, and this has already been on a list we've done already, but this is Air Max specific. So Air Max 1 Atmos Elephant. Elephant.
I was going to say, you better have that on there.
Oh, yes. Number 8, and I will never own most of these, but that's all right. I still love them. Number 8, Air Max 1 Para times Pata Cherry Wood. I know you guys
knew he
like
was
the
gonna
other
say
ones
that.
better, but didn't you say you like the white and gray
said
one or
that.
white
I
and
like
green
the
and
white
gray or whatever?
Yeah, I like that one.
Thought about putting it in honorable mentions because it is clean, but some of these other ones are just better.
The white and gray had like the foot on the bottom, right?
No, that was the clot ones.
Oh, clot. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Number 7, Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Independence Day Red. I know you picked that one up. I didn't buy it, but I definitely must own if you could get it for a decent price.
Salty.
And number 6, what you guys were just talking about, what you were hating on, Air Max 95 OG, the first colorway Neon.
Yes, sir.
You guys like those?
Got it.
mean, yeah.
I owned it when it first
I do
came
like
out.
those,
I had
yeah.
it.
Do you have any now? Not you tried.
I wasn't buying it. For some reason, I just wasn't buying stuff when you were.
It's like BWs. You put them on and you look. I'm like, they suck. Like the jeans fit funny. On
I was
them.
mad. I'm mad that the day we were there when you bought those, I didn't buy the one, their Max 1 OG, red and
Oh,
white.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm mad I didn't buy those.
Yeah,
I just wasn't spending money that day or something, or that week or whatever it was. I was upset because we were at Nike when you got those.
Yeah, I wasn't. We weren't even there to buy those. We were there to buy something else, and they just had them. And I was like, I'll try
Probably.
them on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those. Anybody want them for $75? Hit me up. What else you got?
That was number 6.
That was it. Recap.
Yeah, I mean, that was 5.
That's right.
Number 10, Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Volt from the Highlighter Pack, 2011, I think. Air Max 1 Atmos Elephant, I think that was 2007. Air Max 1 Parda times Pata Cherrywood, 2010, 11, 9, something like that.
9.
Somewhat recently. Air Max 90, that was 8.
Number 7.
Number 7, Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Independence Day Red, 2012, 13? 13? Mm-hmm. All right. You guys don't remember. And Air Max 95, originally called Total Air Max Neon, came out in 1995.
Wow.
Wait, which ones?
Man, we talked about that shoe 3 times now.
The Neon 95, the first colorway of the 95, originally was called Total Air Max.
It was?
Yeah, because it had the full
I didn't know
zoom,
that.
the full, not zoom, full
You ain't
air
even drinking
bag.
Yaka.
I'm
You
learning.
Can't remember
I
nothing.
did have some Yaka.
Man.
Anyways, bottom 5.
All right, bottom 5. Number 10, the Nike Tailwind TN Plus Blue, Silver, White. I bet neither one of you know what that looks like.
I mean, I have Tailwind 2 OGs and Tailwind 3 OGs, original Nike boxes at the house.
I think the Tailwind TN Plus was 2000. I think it was 2000.
I do know what it looks like. It's the one that had
Like
the
a
Tune
puffy?
Air, the yellow.
Yep.
And there was a maroonish color that was like kind of gold iridescent a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, I know those. I had those.
So,
My brother had those too.
number 9, obviously on my list, the Air Max 98 Supreme Snakeskin.
I'm not going to say anything.
I know you're not.
It
'Cause
might
you love
be on
them now.
mine. It might be on mine.
Number 8,
It's not on your list.
the Nike Air Max 1 Skull Pack, green, gray, and black. Came out in 2007.
Skull Pack. What does that look like?
It's the one that I cleaned up, that I rejuvenated a couple weeks ago, sent you the picture of, and you
Oh,
wanted
the
to buy
green
it.
ones? That's
Yeah.
what that was, a Skull Pack?
Yeah.
Those are tight.
Number 7, super classic shoe, the Nike Air Max 180 in the OG Sail and Ultramarine colorway. That like pink and blue and white.
Wait, say that again?
The Nike Air Max 180 OG Sail Ultramarine. It's that the Nike 180. It's like the iconic one, the white.
That's what it was on my list.
Yeah, it was on
Oh,
his.
okay.
Ultramarine, yeah, it was on my. That's what I thought you said. I was like, sail. What color? Sail must be the pink color then.
Yeah. And number 6, also on George's list, the Air Max Hyperfuse 90 Quick Strike USA Red. That's my bottom 5.
Recap.
All right, quick recap. Number 10, the Nike Tailwind TN Plus in the blue, silver, white. The Air Max 98 Supreme Snakeskin. Number 8, the Skull Pack Air Max 1 in green and gray. Number 7, the Air Max 180 OG Sail Ultramarine. And number 6, the Air Max Hyperfuse Quick Strike USA Red.
What was the Skull Pack? What did that include?
So the Skull Pack was a pair. It was 2 pairs of Air Max 1s. It was the green, gray, and black that I have. Then there was a blue, orange, gray, and black pair. And then they did those Air Max 1 or Air Max 90 360s with the 360 bottom when they were doing all those 360 Fusion shoes back in like 06,
really?
07.
Oh, I hated those.
And they did 2 colors of that.
Oh,
So it was just a pack of 4 shoes that came out. Like
I don't remember it.
it's got like it's got a skull and crossbones on the back of it, and then the Air Max 90 has like a cool leather insert that has skull and crossbones like all in leather inserts. They're kind of dope.
Oh, okay. I don't remember those. Bottom 5. Number 10, Air Max. What is that? 98 Supreme Snakeskin.
Oh,
Man,
Those are fire. They're fire.
sell out.
Did you buy them?
No, I didn't even try.
No, I don't mean originally. I meant like since
And now
then you bought them.
they're the ones that are still pretty pricey. All the other ones
$300
are,
bucks.
huh?
Yeah, 300.
Yeah, I'm not paying that. No, the reds and blues and blacks. I don't like the blacks, but the reds and blues, I'd pay. They're almost retail. Some are below retail.
Summer blue. I bought all of them for blue retail. Let me tell you something about the black pair. It's actually in person. I own all 4 now. Black is my second favorite.
Those blacks look like skillets. All right.
They're better in
You
person.
had already said that simple like 2-3 weeks ago.
Number 9,
Cavaliers
Max.
Bucks emerging as trade partner for Dunleavy from the Bulls, which if the Cavs get him, they'll be in the finals.
If he stays healthy. Number 9, Air Max 96 OG blue and green. I don't know if you guys remember the 96. It's being retro this year. It had like I don't know, for lack of better description, like little shark teeth looking waves.
I don't remember.
Air Max 96. The OG color blue and green. Number 8, the Air Max 1 Paris with the patches. Those came out, last year? The patch packs.
The navy and white one.
Those ones are tight. Number 7, Air Max 97. I think it's Kashima Antlers. And a guy reminded me that this morning on Twitter. He watched our video on our our collaborations, and he sent me his list of collaborations on Twitter, and he had those on there. I had 2 pair of those. One of the greatest Air Maxes of all time. Obviously, it's on my list.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to him. I can't even think of his name. I wish I had pulled up right now, give him a little shout out. But those Air Max 97 Kashima Antlers are fire. All right, they had the snake skin around them. Elephant print all the way around them. They were teal, air bubble, black, fire.
Freshwater air bubble.
Yeah, freshwater. Number 6, Air Max 2015 reflectives. Fire. All right. And I could have bought them a few times at good prices, and I'm still planning on buying them. But those are dope. Like, I don't know about any other colorway in the Air Max 2015s, but that one, fire. All right.
You're talking about the all silver one with like
all silver with
air
the
bubble?
silver air bubble.
Yep.
Everything is
Those are
silver,
dope.
reflective. Love them. Recap: Air Max 98 Supreme, Snakeskin. Number 9, Air Max 96 OG Blue Green. Number 8, Air Max 1 Paris Patch. Number 7, Air Max 97. I think it's pronounced Kashima Antlers. Number 6, Air Max 2015 Reflective. Fire Flames.
Flamezoids.
Number 5, George.
Number 5. All right, so I did a little research just trying to figure out the exact color name of some of these. So for some of them, I found 2 different colorways, so it could be one or the other. All right, number 5. Originally, you may not remember, the Air Max 90 was called the Air Max 3 when it first came out.
Definitely don't remember that.
Air Max 3, a.k.a. 90, Laser Blue, which is that
One of the
first
original
OG blue colorway.
Those ones you owe me.
I mean, that's like the, net, what's that, mesh, hyper mesh? What was that called? That's like the...
engineer mesh.
Engineer mesh, yes. That was that one. I'm talking about the original color. But number 5, and no, I do not owe you that, but your boy...
you and Joey owe me a pair.
Your boy, since you said his name, I can say it now. Your boy Joey.
Joey,
You could talk to him.
Artigue, and George Martin owe me a pair of engineer mesh
George
Air
Martin,
Max.
Oh, that reminds me. Don't let me forget. Your new cleats, which you actually purchased,
Woo! Another pickup.
are in the trunk of my
Forgot all
car.
about them.
What cleats are those?
Mike Trout. I got home runs to hit this year.
You got Trout.
The joints that I picked up from a sports story last week.
Oh, you forgot to give them to him?
Ooh, I'm about to go home and break them in. I'm about to go run. I'm gonna run through the green belt. Go.
Make sure to videotape it.
Did you move to North Carolina recently? Or?
I got a green belt.
Make sure to videotape it and get some crepe wipes on there
about to
afterwards.
run.
All right.
Dang, what happened to
Mike
Rejuvenator?
Trout. son.
Rejuvenator wipes.
Oh,
Did you make the mistake of buying metal cleats again?
those are for sale too if anybody needs them. $25. Go ahead.
All right. Number 4, Air Max 1 Varsity Blue. The first Air Max 1 blue colorway. Also found it called Sport Blue, so it could be one or the other, but I think it's Varsity Blue.
OG Blue, Sport Blue.
Yeah, OG. We'll call it OG Blue, but not
Great shoe and great movie.
But not the Varsity Blues. Yes, homeboy, the center just died or whatever.
What?
Whatever he was. That Big Tex,
What?
Billy Bob or whatever.
Last I saw him, he lost a bunch of weight. You would
Yeah,
have been
he
careful.
lost like about 7,000 pounds, but he still died
That's
recently.
why he died. He lost too much weight.
It might be it. Number 3. The top 5 on this is kind of boring, just so you know, but it's because these are all iconic. Number 4, I already did. Number 3, Air Max 1 Varsity Red, also found University Red, but basically the OG Air Max 1 colorway.
Oh,
So the blue
yeah.
and the red and white, and
Yeah.
red. What do you want to call it? White and red, white and blue. 3 and 4. Number 2, you should be able to figure this one out. Air Max 3, also known as Air Max 90, Infrared, the original colorway. And you already know what number 1 is.
Wait. Original. Okay, what's number 1?
So just like the original one with like
Yeah.
the leather and suede and mesh or whatever. I love that one. Owned it a million times.
You don't like those.
Not
anymore.
Yes, I do.
you
I owned it probably 3 times growing up, like three
Yeah, but
three
you
different
haven't
model
owned it
years.
within like the last 15 years, probably.
I mean, I still have one right now. I don't wear it.
yeah,
but
I seen them in
still
your
have one.
hallway. All right, they were they were beat. All right.
Yes, they were because they got a lot of wears. And number 1 is blatantly obvious. Drum roll. Brrrt, Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Infrared, greatest Air Max shoe of all time, and it ain't even close.
Why is it blatant? You said blatantly obvious.
It is blatantly obvious to you, not to our
me.
listeners, but to
You're
you.
right. Simple. 5 up.
5 up. Number 5, Air Max Premium Quick Strike Pata, the green and gray ones, which were also on my top 10 collab list. Number 4,
No, they weren't.
yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
The green and gray Patas were on my top 10 collab list.
It's like white and green and gray.
Or the white, green, and gray Patas were on my top 10 list for collabs.
I don't know. If
I
it was,
just
I don't know.
did the
I don't
top
know.
10
number
list
3.
today.
Okay,
There was
number
not
3.
one,
Yes, it was.
not for yours.
I listened to it as well. It was on there.
I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying if you were thinking the shoe was like all green or something.
You had Cause Air Max.
Hey, chill out.
Okay,
Wait.
go.
Number 4, the Air Max 90 Atmos Duck Camos.
you had that on that other list too.
No, I had that on the list.
someone did.
Nobody else did.
Number 3,
I did.
Whatever.
Number 3, the Air Max Cause 90s, the white pair. Number 2,
What else?
number 2,
Your list is just your collaboration list.
number 2, number 2, one of the greatest shoes of all time, the OG Air Max 90, or as I learned today, the Air Max 3 Infrared. And the number 1 greatest Air Max of all time is a split.
Oh,
The Air Max 1 OG Blue and the Air Max 1 OG Red. That is like, if I could get both of those,
I'm fine
Air
with
Max
it.
1, Air Max 1s I could wear. You can wear it all the time.
I should have split them and put another shoe in there, but they're all in my top 5, so I'm
see,
fine
I don't
with
split stuff because I'm a real one.
it. Okay,
You split
stuff all
You
the
split
time.
stuff all the time.
When have you ever hear me split something?
Black infrared 6, white infrared 6.
all the time.
You did that. What are you
No,
talking about?
You started the split.
No,
I didn't
no.
do that. You did that.
Go
Go
back in
back
time.
and listen.
You
We're gonna go
took-
back.
You had your whites and you took my black and you said split.
Hey, pause.
These are
that's-
facts.
That's racist. Number
All
one.
right, you find I've never split one.
You split.
I've never split
You
one.
split.
No.
You started the split. That's why I knew it was okay. 'cause
No,
you started it.
I didn't. You've done all splits before. You've done like 3 splits in one list one time.
Oh, no.
All right, well, we're going to go back and check the tape. My bottom. Pause. 5. Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Japan Camo. Those ones are fire. Anything Hyperfuse, fire. Camo, fire. Number 4, Air Max Hyperfuse OG Blue.
Wait. What? Say it again.
Air Max.
One.
Air Max 1 Hyperfuse.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you looked at me like I was crazy when I had that on
You
my
said
list.
OG though.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't have
Just
Hyperfuse?
like the Air
No, I
Max,
didn't.
It was in my.
That's the one.
honorable
No, I
mention.
couldn't remember when you said that we were gonna buy them. When you said you see them at the outlet.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't
some
remember
of the
that.
outlet. I think it was your size or size 10 maybe.
It was
or something.
something.
You didn't want it.
Number 3, Air Max 90 Independence Reds.
Yep.
Those could possibly be in the top 10 most iconic sneakers ever.
Oh yeah, maybe. I
Because
agree with that. It should be
I
on there.
think all red Air Max 90 Hyperfuse changed the game as far as sneakers. You can say it started with the Yeezy 2 in the monochrome in the red. You could say it started there, but it could have ended right there with a Yeezy, and they put it on that Air Max 90 Hyperfuse, and then Kanye wore it, took off. I don't know what model shoe doesn't have an all red right now. Even Vans have an all red everything. Everything has an all red everything.
Yeah.
Number 2, Air
I mean,
Max.
yeah, Kanye should definitely get credit in one way or another for putting all red on a shoe and making it sell. I mean, there's no
He's
doubt
definitely
about
the
that.
godfather of that. Number 2, Air Max 97 OG Silver, the one that I said that was like one of my Olympics, the OG. I actually think Air Max 97 is probably my favorite Air Max out of all of them.
That was originally a Olympic shoe.
It was when Dan O'Brien was in the Olympics back when I was, I think a sophomore in high school, freshman.
I mean, the Olympics was in '96, so
Whatever it was. I don't know. What did he do? Like the triathlon? He did like everything, I think.
yeah, the
Yeah.
decathlon.
Decathlon. And my number 1, same as George, the greatest Air Max of all time. Air Max 90 infrared hyperfuse version.
Boing, 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 boing.
Anything
Boing,
hyperfuse
boing.
is the best. It's easy to clean. They never become beaters. Like, it's almost impossible to turn a hyperfuse into a beater. All right.
You said that you put hyperfuse in the wash that came out like beef jerky.
No, I said I put some Timberlands in the wash and it came out like beef jerky.
Why do you own Timberlands?
They were my boat shoes.
Oh, all right.
But I threw up on them. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Anything else?
I think that's it. We'll
He
check
did
with
his top 10? Oh, yeah.
It is.
We'll check with the court reporter on who started his splits, and we'll bring that
You can
information
check.
to you
No,
next week.
you can check to see. I've never had a split.
And we'll get that information right for you. Thank you for listening. Thanks for the follows. Give us that thumbs up. Anything else?
That's it.
That's a sneak this.
Follow us or else.